Hello, hello, hello. It's coffee time. I don't know why I'm bothering because I was watching. Mrs. isn't here. She's not watching it. Only the loon is watching. Anyway. Ryan Giggs is in court at the moment. He's not. He's a footballer. He's not, well, old footballer. I don't care. He's not a very nice person. He stumped his own brother's wife for 8 years. That's all you need to know, really, isn't it, really? Good news, everybody. Energy bills hit 4,200 in January. Every day. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. What do you reckon? $5,000 by the end of the week? The forecast has increased by £650 in a week. This is from Cornwall Insights. The bills are set to soar. Yeah, and thanks to our terrible politicos, we're in a political limbo where no one's doing anything because we've got to wait for a new Prime Minister to be elected within the Conservative Party. Thanks everyone. Thanks. Good news, everybody. The NHS has raised the ire of those people who are better than us. Yeah, women. Yeah, because guess what? They've removed the name from women from the. Is it the bloody? It's called Bloody Brilliant. What a terrible campaign! It's about advice on menstruation. Of course it is. And it says, and it says for young people who bleed, young people who bleed. Look, here you go. So look, if I cut my finger and it bleeds for 4 days and I don't die, does that mean I'm a woman? Look. Language isn't inclusive. It can't be. That's why we have it. Language is exclusive. Because that's why we have names. That's why we've named everything. Because it's exclusive to that thing or that item. When you go for all this inclusive cobblers, you just confuse everyone. It helps no one. Helps no one. It should say women on their periods and those are undecided. There you go. Everyone's covered then. And no one's upset. But the mangling of our language by... well, I don't know. The whole gender ideology brigade is just harmful for a lot of people, and it just ties themselves in knots to the point of ridicule. It's ridiculous, but there you go. That's fine. That's fine, isn't it? WhatsApp launches stealth mode. I don't know. I don't use it. Remember, folks, I read the Daily Mail website, so you don't have to. Sad news: Oliver Newton-John died at 73. She passed away from cancer, and that's a great shame because she was a legend. Again, if you were born at a certain time, like I was, Grease was the big soundtrack, and my mum got that, and, on tape, and it was a big movie. And she was amazing in it, and she also starred in Xanadu, one of the greatest musicals ever made. It's got ELO in it. Xanadu. But issues with her husband in better times. So yeah, let's all remember Olivia Newton-John. For all the good times. And here she is in Greece with John Travolta, wasn't he? A darling back in the day. And let's give a little bit of love to Greece too. I know a lot of people don't like it. Michelle Pfeiffer and Maxwell Caulfield is in that one. Oh God, she was just... I'm sorry, women were just better back then, weren't they? They were just better than... This is why I like old women now. So what else have we got? What else? Did you know that her cousin's Ben Elton? Did you know that? Yeah, Ben Elton. Little bit of politics. Is Oliver Newton-John's cousin. I did not know that. Yeah. Oh, good news, everybody. We've got strikes on Ryanair and strikes at the port of Dover, Felixstowe, sorry, not Dover. The dockers have gone on strike there. That's good. Yeah. Good news, everybody. And this is good news. The FBI have raided Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. Oh, dear. Oh, poor old Trumpy. Oh, poor old Trumpy. What did he do? I think he tried to flush everything down the toilet, didn't he? I know there were some pictures of documents down the toilet doing the rounds on social media. Here we go. Is this real? Is this real? Is this fake? I don't know. Very important document. It's probably a shopping list. I think this is buy more Coke. You know, it's like, it isn't like Pepsi or something, isn't it? I'm sure everything's going to be fine for ex-fluffy-haired President Trump. But yeah, he could be banned if he could be banned from running from the 2024 presidential elections if this is an ongoing case. It's almost like they've scuppered him because they know he's going to win. They know he's going to, if he stands again, you know he's going to win. And then get Boris back. Oh, I don't know. Got another heat wave. Good news, everybody! Another heat wave is going to hit Britain. With the Met Office, they've given us one of those warnings? Is it a hot warning? Amber warning? I don't know what they call it. But yeah, we could get 32-degree extreme heat. Well, not as extreme as it was it? I mean, that's kind of cool compared to the 40-degree heat we got before. 39 degrees. 32 is like, it's easy, isn't it? Who wants to see a manky egg? Hooray! This is Alice Evans. She's a mother of two from Maidstone in Kent, and she bought some shopping from Lidl, and when she opened her eggs, she found this. Delicious. I'm sure, isn't that a delicacy in the Far East? Isn't that one of those like tea boiled eggs, a tea egg, isn't it? No, that's a load of maggots. And here's some more. Here's some more maggots. Look. I mean, this is a top story, I think you'll find. And here she is. She's doing prime duck face. Though her child seems to be suffering from a very bad case of fuzziness. Some serious duck face going on there. But she threw away her entire shopping basket because she was worried it had been contaminated. Yeah, all right. Not a very smart egg. That's one. Yeah, she threw away 60 quid's worth of shopping for £1.39 eggs that were a bit off. I mean, I'm sorry, you'd have smelt that, wouldn't you? You'd have smelt that. I don't know. Good news, everybody. TikTok, well, not TikTok per se, but the people traffickers who use TikTok are having a sale. That's right. They're slashing the price of channel crossings by £1,500. You couldn't make this up. And here's some screen grabs of TikTok and whatnot. I don't know, but yeah, apparently everything must go in the great channel crossing sale. This is fantastic. So yeah, if you need to get over. If you need to get over to the UK and you can't get across via traditional means, I've got sailing. Oh dear. Oh, blimey. What's his name? Noel Gallagher from Oasis sold his car. He had a one of those fancy pants cars. He's bought it back in the 90s. Never learnt how to drive. Sold it for 125 grand. Just been sitting in a garage for all those years. Can you believe that? Can you believe? I can't believe that at all. Now this is the story of Trevor Bailey. Here he is. This is a terrible story. He was taken ill. He was suffering a heart attack, and he told his wife, "Don't worry, I'll be fine." And Trevor of Pocklington near Hull was sped away in the ambulance, but the ambulance then crashed into a wall, and he died of head injuries. Apparently, the vehicle was trying to overtake an HGV, and it crashed into a wall, and he suffered from severe head and chest injuries. Terrible. And there's an inquest going on at the moment about it. But yeah, apparently the HGV that it was trying to overtake, its offside rear indicator wasn't working, and it was, I don't know, veering, and they didn't know if it was turning or not, and so they misjudged it. And terrible story. That poor Mr. Bailey. Oh dear, that's a sad story. That is. Can't all be happy ones, I'm afraid. What else have we got? Who wants to see a really big fish? Got a really big fish. It's I know we're jumping ahead to our animal story, but this is a monster. This is Paul Stevens, who's 45. He was near the Lofoten Islands off northern Norway. The Norwich-based angler. Wow, he managed to reel in a 28 stone, 7 foot halibut, and you've got to see this to believe it. Look, it's 7 foot long. They reckon the halibut could be 90 years old. But did they leave him? Did they throw him back in? Don't tell me they had him with a big plate of chips. Need a lot of chips. Going to need a bigger potato, aren't you? With halibut like that. But yeah, he put it back afterwards. He said a fish that size is breeding stock, and they reckon it's between 90 years old. They put him back in. But he said, I've dreamt all my life, to catch a fish like that. So he got a bit emotional. But wow, it's a record breaker. And here's another picture of him with the fish. You can see its mouth open. You can see how big. Look at that. Wow, he looks so pleased with himself. But yeah, going to need a bigger potato. That's the joke. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good joke. Meanwhile, this is in Canada. Don't worry, they're all crazy in Canada. This is at Vancouver Pride Parade. Remember, last month, July, was actually Disability Pride Month. Did you notice? No, neither did anyone else. But anyway, look, this is Charlie Danger Lloyd, who's a girl, and will always remain a girl, but doing a gender reveal party at 4 years old. I'm a boy now. Yeah. It's a 4-year-old. Most 4-year-olds want to be, I don't know, Thomas the Tank Engine or an astronaut or, a princess. World's gone mad. Meanwhile, what do you do when you've got a group of dogs who are introverts? This is a video of some introverted dogs who don't know what to do with each other. Look, they're just staring into the distance. Not a butt was sniffed that day. Again, this is a TikTok clip that's been viewed more than 23.6 million times because people have got nothing better to do with their lives than to watch dogs stare at each other. Oh, this is a serious story. A lot of animal stories today. This is the story. The more I read, the more I. This is a story from Bad Salzaflen in Western Germany. Friedrich Wilhelm K and his wife Jutta taking a German cockerel to court. Magda the rooster crows 200 times a day, and we do actually have a picture of Magda the rooster. This image stolen from the Bild newspaper. Here he is. God, he's a handsome cock. But what do you mean? Come on, who doesn't like to be up with the cock? And here they are. They are taking said cockerel to court over his noisy behaviour. This will not do. It's a cock, Chris. What they do? Come on. Mind you, this is where he lives. I can see why there might be a bit of a problem. He lives here. Have you seen Steptoe and Son, the film where he shoots the? Yeah, I think Magda has to go. Good news, everybody. Children under 10 will get a polio booster as the virus returns to the UK for the first time in 40 years. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done, all you dim people. You've done a remarkable thing there. You've actually gone against science. Well done. They won't be happy until their kids are back in the iron lung. And then they go, how did this happen? How? Meanwhile, the V&A at the centre of a big brouhaha. How so, Darren? How so? Well, it's this fella. I don't know if you recognise him. No, that's not a model of me. He's got a flat head. I've got a lovely dome. Right? That's Frankenstein. Well, it actually isn't, because he's called the monster. Frankenstein is the name of the scientist, his creator, isn't it? He's just the monster. But this mannequin, it's a wooden mannequin which stands at 7 foot tall and is based on actor Boris Karloff, who was in the films from the 30s and 40s. He's going for a custody battle. Yeah, the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County is contesting its ownership. The V&A said, well, no, we bought it. But the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles say no, that was sold without consent, and that they actually own the model. Ugh, looks even creepier from the front. Look, ugh. It's good likeness though. Good likeness. So yeah, so they're asking the V&A to repatriate the item. Now we've had give back the Elgin marbles, give back all that loot that us horrible colonialists stole. Now we've got to give back Frankenstein, a 7 foot wooden Frankenstein. Oh, look at these two kids looking at it. They look absolutely gobsmacked. This is again stolen from Getty Images. I love the look on the little girl's face. She's like, "What the heck? That's grim." But yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Will they have to give Frankie back? Frankie, will you remember me? Good news, everybody. Johnny Depp has re-signed his deal with Dior as the face of Sauvage, or as we call it, Sausage. Here he is, looking all mean. Don't look like this at the moment. It shows you. It's amazing what they can do with lighting, isn't it? Because he's a right old puddinghead at the moment, isn't it? It's all that drinking. It's all that drinking and all those drugs and being with Amber Heard made him into a puddinghead. But it's there he is. Whoop, let me just press the right button. Here he is. He's thinking, plenty of Sauvage for me. At least he smells nice. But yeah, should cut down on the pork life, mate. But yeah. And that good news. So maybe Johnny's back. Maybe he'll play that pirate fella. I've never seen one of those movies. Not seen one of them. Not seen one of them. What else have we got? There's not many pretty sad ones. Yeah, this was good at the Commonwealth Games closing gig. There was many people there. UB40, Dexys were good. Come on, Eileen, I nearly did. But who turned up but the Lord of Darkness himself, Ozzy? Sharon! There he is. and he performed because he's from Brum as well. Should have got the rest of. Did they get the rest of Sabbath there, or was it just him on his own? I don't know. But he looks like his own grandmother. That's the only problem with having long hair when you're old. He's doing a sing along. He's doing. I imagine he's doing a bit of. He's doing you need hands. No, a little bit of Max Bygraves there. But there you go. And that was the end ceremony at the Commonwealth Games they were holding in Birmingham, and they got all the best. All the best. They didn't get an ELO there, did they? They're from Birmingham as well. Good news, everybody. Robot dogs are joining the Space Force. Yes, Ghost Robotics. Using their dogs are being used to patrol the Cape Canaveral station. Yeah, there you go. It's these things. Wait till they stick a gun on them. Yeah. You see, they're creepy, aren't they? And yeah, they're here he is. They're being used to patrol. You know, the future's arrived. We are living in Black Mirror. You do know that. So yeah, that's a bit creepy, isn't it? Good news, everybody. This is Jose Ramon Bronte. Right? You're going to like this. Here we go. He gets gored by the ball. Yay! Sometimes the ball wins. Excellent. Get in there. Get in here, my son. Stick that on where the sun don't shine. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? He got gored, isn't that a shame? Hose pipe ban could last until October. Yay! It's great. It's the end of the world. Isn't it good? Isn't it good? Well, this headline has everything. This is the story of Krista Bilton. She's got a new memoir out called A Normal Family. Well, she grew up in Los Angeles, and her book is called A Normal Family: The Surprising Truth About My Crazy Childhood. Is actually released this week, and it sounds absolutely amazing. The headline alone. Let me just pull up a picture of Krista with her book. Here we go. Yeah, but in this book, she illustrates just how bonkers this headline is. She says, it reveals how she found out that her dad was a secret sperm donor whose father possibly 100 siblings. You go, whoa, that's a lot to take in, but it gets better. A lesbian cult leader mother, and you go, whoa, this is getting spicy. Oh, it doesn't in there. Only told her that her father was this super sperm donor after she feared she was dating her own half brother. Whoa, there you go. This is yeah. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, but this is the story of Jeffrey Harrison, aka Donor 150, and he was paid. Here you go. You look at his face. He looks like a sperm donor, doesn't he? Look at him. Yeah, he looks like a right wanker because he is. He was paid $2,000 by Bilton's mother in the early 80s for his sperm, and then continued to donate via the California Syro Bank, earning between £300 and £400 a month. Blimey, if I'd have got paid that much for every time I, shot me load, I'd be well. I think I'd have paid the mortgage off. But yeah, what a memoir, eh? What a memoir. Oh dear. You can never get enough of these headlines, can you? Good news, everybody. Seoul in South Korea has had its heaviest rainfall in 80 years. And yeah, these are the scenes. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Everything's flat. I think it's the end of the world because we haven't got any rain here. They've got all our rain. We want it back. Give it back. We need a big hose, big pipe. Big pipe. That's what we need. What else have we got? I can't show you that because it's far too gory. Oh, got an update on the sinkhole. Now, remember we covered this before. This is the sinkhole that appeared near Tierra Amarilla. I'm not going to do the song again. In the Atacama region of Chile. It was originally 82 foot wide, and now it's got even bigger. What? Yeah, it's nearly doubled in size. Yeah, it's 160 foot wide. Oh, there's a little interactive picture thing here. Oh, I'll do this. This will look cool. Look, so this is what it did look like, and then if you draw the slider across, you can see how big it's got. Whoop, whoop. It's big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Yeah, have fun with that. So yeah, who knows? Again, there's a lot of mining that's going on in that area, and the Chile's National Service of Geology and Mining is still investigating the hole. Well, you've had long enough, because it emerged on July the 30th. You know, you should have figured out what it is by now before it just swallows up everything. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of mining going on in the area, and the locals have been worried that this sort of thing might happen. And guess what? It did happen. Yay! This is the story of Dakota Brooke, and she has a problem with facial hair, and she's non-binary. That means she's nothing, because non-binary means nothing, because binary is either on or off, and if you're non-binary, that means you're nothing. But she's grown a beard. Well done for her, because she's had a problem with her facial hair since she was 13. And let's have a look. She said she's never felt so sexy. Gives the lad something to hold on to, doesn't it? Know what I'm saying? I borrowed that joke from Blackadder 2. There we go. There we go. But each to their own. Meanwhile, good news everybody, there are floods in Denver. Yeah? Yeah? They've had floods in Death Valley. And this is the picture of some firefighters rescuing some children because the flooding's been so bad. It's not global warming, is it? Everything's fine. Just ignore it. It'll go away. Just ignore it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Have we got any funny stories to end on? I can't remember. We did the cockerel being sued. Okay, we'll end on this one. This is Paul McCracken. Paul McCracken. Well, his full name's Jason Paul McCracken. This is from, I guess it's Australia, Darwin local court, and they asked the prosecutors asked that he should be handcuffed when he appeared in court. And let's have a picture of said court. There it is. Right, we're going to end on this story. We're not doing this one's the one to end on. Yeah, Chief Elizabeth Morris asked the defence team why he was placed in cuffs. And the court team decided to cuff him because he was being tried for public masturbation, and they was worried that he might expose himself in the dock. So they kept him handcuffed. So they knew exactly what he was doing with his hands. There we go. And that's that. Is there anybody in the chat? Robert Payne's in. Hopefully it's a closing down sale. Well, it's summer sale, isn't it? Get more people in because it's good weather to get across. Andrew's here. He says, what a scorcher. Had to come indoors. Well, yeah, got the window open. And Andrew's got sharks. That's right. I nearly did a shark story, but we didn't do that. Harry says, all right. Yeah, all right. Ozzy sings Max Bygraves. Indeed. Harry says, was that a wince at ELO? Well, you know I don't like ELO. Mr. fucking Blue Sky. Iggy Pop? No, he's no Iggy Pop. He's not. Iggy's not from Birmingham. And Andrew says he reminds me of Stephen Wilson. He's not fit. Stephen Wilson's not even fit to sniff the shit of Ozzy Osbourne, is he really? But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Remember, there's plenty in here to clip and use against me. And we'll do this all again. Mrs. isn't watching it though, so I feel kind of unmotivated. Unless I make her watch them when she comes back with the kids, and I just sit her down and say, look, you got, I don't know, 5 episodes of coffee time. What's that, 2.5 hours of coffee time to watch? Be like Alex in A Clockwork Orange, you know, we tape her eyelids open and I make her watch them. Anyway, thanks for that. I've done enough damage for today. That has been indeed the news. John Taylor says, no, the sperm donor, Iggy Pop. Oh, sorry. I think it was your sperm. You mean Iggy Pop? He certainly did pop, didn't he? He popped many a time. He got his Iggy to pop. That's not very good. Anyway, that was the news. Drink it up. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.